No excuse, we back in this bitch, man. Shout out Marlon G and Bell, man. This that new shit y'all ain't heard it yet.
All night long, I got you ringing my line, asking if we gon' spend time, but baby, I'm on the grind for sure. Don't really make time for you. We hustling like grind, the 20 racks from 24 hours. We can go for 3 rounds. Hey, look, baby, I'm on my grind. I can't spend no time right now. I can't make you mine. I know what hoes bonds and I was done, but I lied. I double back every time. For wipe your eyes when you cry, cause I know what that proud of. When I'm done getting this chicken up, I'm down like a diver do. You might wanna lie to me, don't think I'm a lie to you. You getting with this pimpin' or you see what's inside of you. You spend enough money, a young nigga will fly to you. I don't want no bitches, you know them hoes can't ride like when I'm through serving the city, I'm coming home saying bye to you. You hear this all the time, but I'm a different type of dude. Used to get my book bag with the work and hustle after school. Protected by the most high, but I still gotta keep my tool. In the streets, I gotta play it safe, but I'm still a fool. And my wins are lost, but I don't never forget when I fucking lose. I go harder for the slow days, the strides just come back to you. All night long, I got you ringing my line, asking if we gon' spend time, but baby, I'm on the grind for sure. Don't really make time for you. We hustling like grind, the 20 racks from 24 hours. We can go for 3 rounds. Hey, look, baby, I'm on my grind. I can't spend no time right now. I can't make you mine. I know what hoes bonds and I was done, but I lied. I double back every time. For wipe your eyes when you cry, cause I know what that proud of. I got my shot at my baby. You know what I want, no, I don't need no other lady. No, I can't settle cause I'm steady chasing paper. I get straight to it, I don't need no navigation. Won't fight for shit, then I'ma do it, you don't do it. I be thinking about shit now. Guilty conscience got me fucked up, know the realest was gonna lie. I can't put it in no more cause I done lost so much time. All the run out, but when I make it back, you know you mine. All night long, I got you ringing my line, asking if we gon' spend time, but baby, I'm on the grind for sure. Don't really make time for you. We hustling like grind, the 20 racks from 24 hours. We can go for 3 rounds. Hey, look, baby, I'm on my grind. I can't spend no time right now. I can't make you mine. I know what hoes bonds and I was done, but I lied. I double back every time. For wipe your eyes when you cry, cause I know what that proud to do.
I told you he got so that shit right though. I remember anyways though, man. Anyways, trap check. Man, no excuses. We back in the building, man. Cat. Welcome back, man. Before we get into further, man, I want to go get my locks out the week all out the way so we can go ahead and get real into this shit, you know what I'm talking about? So, man, let me go get my locks of the week out the way real quick, man. I don't know how UCLA catches 6 points at Oregon. I don't understand that spread. I like UCLA +6. Oklahoma State at home catching 6.5 from Texas Longhorn. Give me Oklahoma State +6.5. Alabama lost last week. Y'all know damn well when Alabama take a loss, they show their ass the following week. Alabama -21 at home. Give Mississippi State. I love Alabama in that spot. And give me the Duke Blue Devils on the road at Miami +9. UCLA +6. Oklahoma State +6.5. Alabama Crimson Tide -21. Duke +9. That's my college locks of the week. NFL, sneaky pick, undefeated against the spread. I'm not going to call it outright upset, but I do take them against the spread. Atlanta on the road, catching 6.5 at Cincinnati. The Falcons are 6-0 against the spread this year. 6-0 against the spread. Falcons are a sneaky good team. Everybody laughing because Marcus Mariota the quarterback. And the Falcons are a sneaky good team. Give me the Falcons on the road, catching 6.5 at Cincinnati. The surprise team in the NFL to me thus far, the New York Football Giants, 5-1. Yeah. Daniel Jones, 5-1. Head coach Brian Daboll, he's the offensive coordinator at Alabama. Give me the Giants on the road, catching 3 at Jacksonville. I think the Giants won it outright. Tennessee at home -2.5 versus the Colts. Tennessee had a bye week last week, 2 weeks to prepare. A fresher Derrick Henry. You don't want to play this nigga when he got money than they already come with. So give me the Titans -2.5. Kansas City bounced back from last week's loss on the road against a banged up, beat up 49er team. Give me the Chiefs -2.5 at San Francisco. That's Falcons +6.5. That's Giants +3. That's Titans -2.5. That's Chiefs -2.5. They're my NFL locks of the week. That new car you was talking about getting a crib, you talking about goddamn buying, go pay for it, man. Q to put you on the money. Anyway, now, moving on. Cat. Oh, man. It's been a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been dropping the locks of the week videos, you know what I'm talking about? But we ain't shot a full episode in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And pretty sure people been wondering why I did that, and for, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, here, man, you know what I'm saying? It make me feel good to see you back in that seat, man. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Now, you know what I'm saying now. So man, we gotta address it. We gotta talk about it. We went down. The Titan went down. Rome fell. Alabama lost to Tennessee the other day, man, 52-49. Give me some of your thoughts on Alabama losing, man.
The way Alabama came out, came out slow. They ain't come out with no sense of urgency. Started out flat. And to me, it's like they could never get a consistent rhythm until later on in the game, which is good for you to fight back and persevere and still try to, you know what I'm saying, get off. But whenever you playing from behind them to the whole game, it's hard to win like this.
That's true. I like that.
A lot of mistakes, a lot of calls that was controversial to me. As far as the flags, a lot of it to me didn't go in Alabama favor.
Ticky-tack.
It was ticky-tack, you know what I'm saying? However, a lot of people say Bama fans make excuses, but hey, I call it how I see it, what I saw with the game. It was a lot of calls that shouldn't have been calls. It was pretty
the officiating was fucked up.
Yeah, the officiating
was fucked up.
But Tennessee played a hell of a ball game.
They did. Tennessee got a nice squad.
They came out, man, since urgency. When you scoring, come out the first 4 drives with touchdowns, man.
Ooh. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I look at it like this, man. Whenever you go on the road in the SEC, and I think Tennessee, if they didn't prove to nobody, they prove now. Tennessee is a real contender. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hitting Hooker playing at a level of quarterback higher than anybody in the country right now that I've seen, and I've seen damn near everybody. Yeah. Hitting Hooker, if the season ends today, he will win the Heisman Trophy, and deservedly so. The dude been phenomenal this year. You know what I'm saying? So Tennessee's offense is high power. A lot of, for me, I agree with the flag, some of the ticky-tack shit. I think the pass interference at the end was bullshit. Yeah, I think the non-targeting call on Bryce Young was bullshit. The officiating was so-so. A lot of the people in Alabama are on their own. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, but I'm going to say this. Pete Golden's inability to adapt and change the defense. When you see Tennessee keep lining up in this stack set and they match your number 11, who been killing you all goddamn game, up on DeMarco Hillos on purpose, and you're not going to call nothing to change this, that's piss poor coaching. Yeah. At the end, when you got the ball on their 30-yard line, 1st and 10, under a minute left, they have 2 timeouts. You know that. You don't run the ball out and burn the 2 timeouts. That's piss poor coaching to me. Yeah. I think Alabama got out-coached. The refereeing didn't help. Situationally, they got out-coached. I'm not going to blame it all on O'Brien or all on Pete Gold. I'm going to throw Nick in there. Blame who the fuck you want to blame. Coaching. They got out-coached at the end. Okay, moving on to something more positive. We're going to the playoffs, baby. We're going to the playoffs. And next week, we will have Chaser, Jay, and Kevin. They pulling up to do no excuses next week. Baltimore 3 weeks. I've already worked this out. They coming to pod next week, man. Baltimore Creek next week. They gonna come through, kick it. So we gonna shoot the shit with them. I might be finna get DJ Found in Miller. Yeah. He might be coming through one day next week too. I ain't put that one all the way in motion yet. Okay. I ain't got that one confirmed. I know I got the one confirmed because the thing I want nobody to think. We went to Neal. No, this a broom platform. Yeah. Neal or Miller. Pull up. I tried to do it last year with Chasing and Devin. We had one in Neal, one in Miller. We didn't necessarily work it out. Matter of fact, Chasing wasn't playing. Yeah. So that's whatever. But we'll address all that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this here, man. I want to hear your assessment on Neal at this point of the season that they at now. And I'm asking the question because last year, after I watched him get annihilated by Miller, when I made the video, the one that everybody was talking about, I basically called Coach Wilcox out. I did. Yeah. And they finished the 0-10 season. Remember, I made a goal right there in the living room. I made a goal to no excuses to the Neal football program. I said get to 5 wins. Yeah. In fact, they exceeded the goal. Yeah. They've gotten beyond 5 wins, and they're going to the playoffs. So Neal's exceeded my expectations already. Yeah. Now it's just a matter of I want to see how far can we go. Yeah. But your thoughts on Neal football this year?
Like I say, man, they shocked me. I didn't think this year was gonna be the year that they come out and do what they've done so far, which has been pretty impressive to me. So that being said, I like the perseverance that they play with. I like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, they hustle, they don't give up. Everybody around the ball, I like that. Only thing, like minor stuff, like offensively, I feel like we need to, you know what I'm saying, kind of ramp that up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, because we getting ready to go to the playoffs. We gotta ramp it up a little bit on offense.
Right.
The deeper you get, you're gonna have to have offense to keep up. So
correct.
A lot of games that I didn't like, the Hillcrest game, I didn't see Neal winning that, and they shut my mouth. I mean, I didn't see them winning that. A lot of games, you know what I'm saying, I didn't see them actually, you know what I'm saying, being in them. But Neal has showed me a lot this year, man. I've been surprised with what I saw, man. Like,
they have.
I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying. I like that defense, man.
It's really impressive.
It's really impressive. It's really impressive, man. I just, like I say, far as them, like, overall this year, I'm proud of what they done, man, because a lot of people didn't see this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't see them.
That's a fact.
A lot of people probably had Neal winning 2 or 3 games this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for them to overexceed expectations, man, I'm surprised. I'm proud of that. Even if they go to the playoffs and get put out in the first round, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever the case may be, is, you know what I'm saying, they exceeded my expectations.
Right.
Put it like that. So I've been impressed by, you know what I'm saying, the attitude they've been playing with. You know what I'm saying, the grit they play with, them not giving up. I'm with all that, man. Like, I've been really impressed by what they done so far this year. So, like I say, man, as long as they keep it up, man, and shit, that's really much. That's really what I gotta say about it. Really, just I've been impressed by what they did. They showed me up. I ain't think they was gonna do all that. B is good. I thought next year was gonna be the year that they, you know what I'm saying, doing this. Maybe 3 years from now, something like that. But I didn't see them doing it this year. But
I'm gonna say this.
I've been impressed.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this, and I mean it. I've been blown away.
Yeah.
Not by just the win-loss column, but the attitude you see a football team play with. Yeah. You see more positive body language. These are all signs of coaching.
Yeah.
These are all signs of coaching. You can tell when your program is in shambles and the coaching at the top of the food chain, when it's weak, everything beneath that is weak.
A lot of players had their head down.
You can tell things are different. Yeah. And I'm going to say this here. From where they were a year ago till today, me and T-Rock was talking about this last week. We talked about this last week. Hugh Fountain deserves so much credit and so much, you know, so just respect put on his name for we was at the bottom of the bottom. I don't give a damn. 0-10, getting blown out by your crosstown rival, you're at the bottom of the bottom. It don't get no lower than that. Yeah. So for us to be in the playoffs, they had to forfeit the game. The Mobile Creature had to forfeit the game. I don't give a fuck. That's a win for us. I'm taking it. Yeah. It is what it is. That's not my problem. Yeah. So for me, that right there, it says a lot. It says a lot for a team to go from that to where we are now. I'm not sitting up here saying I think WNBA going to win the state championship. Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm not sitting up here saying we're going to go deep in the playoffs. We're going to do this or we're going to do that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is from where they were to where they at now, it is a 180-degree change. It's a drastic change. Yeah. And I'm gonna say it like this here too, man. And it just me being who I am. Whenever they when they put no excuses next week, yeah. I'm gonna give all of them they goddamn flowers when they pull up, the ones that's coming, but even the ones that's not gonna be here too. I got his name now. Kevin Ferris, a man. Yeah. Number 7. Yeah. He a man. Mm-hmm. Number 1, Jay. I don't know everybody's last names and shit now. You know what I'm saying? But number 1, Jay. I added him on Snap the other day. Yeah. A man. Yeah. Chasing. A man. Yeah. I'm telling you, they come into play. Yeah. Jonathan Carter. A man. Yeah. Dead fuck Sears. Yeah. Carter Hodges. A man. Yeah. They come into play. Yeah. No bullshit. Yeah. I'm telling shit like the way it is. Yeah. Number 40, Gage. Yeah. That's a man.
And
I like number 12. That's a man.
84 man too.
Jonathan Carter,
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
If I didn't say him, I meant to say him.
Yeah.
A man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not just singling them out. Them the ones that's goddamn showing me something at every game that I go to.
Yeah.
At every game that I go to.
Your standouts, man.
J Man,
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
J Man, a man.
Yeah.
Shout out J Man, man.
Yeah, you gonna
But
have your standouts, man.
real shit. Because and I say that because, man, whenever I go to the game to watch, man, it's certain shit I'm watching beyond just the scoreboard. Obviously, I want to see Neal win. That's why the fuck I'm going.
Yeah.
Obviously, but I want to see how we look as a team.
Yeah.
Offensively, we got polishing to do.
Yeah.
All around the board.
Yeah.
All around the board. Offensive line to the backfield to everything. Offensively, we have a lot of polishing to do. But our defense is good enough to keep us in a ball game with a lot of teams.
Yeah.
A lot of teams.
A good defense is gonna keep you in the game.
Can keep you in a lot of games, man. So that's just me for Neal football, man. The 180, the flip.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
But
I'm blown away.
You in the game.
I'm blown away.
It can keep you in the game, but in the same sentence, it can tire your defense out too.
Right.
So that's why I say we need to polish it up on offense, because you don't want to get your defense to the point where they just gassed. You know what I'm saying?
Now I want to bring something up. This old, but we ain't shot an episode about it since it happened. But you know the situation with Udoka, Boston Celtics head coach, got caught missing. You know what I'm saying? He got caught in a situation, whatever. You know, pleasure in the workplace. The Boston Celtics suspended him for the season, right? I'm probably going to go rant. I ain't gonna lie. But these are my thoughts on the Udoka situation. You know they saying, this is a rumor. This is not confirmed. But they saying the woman that Udoka in the organization he was supposedly had a consensual relationship with.
Yeah.
They saying it was the owner wife.
The owner wife.
That's what they saying. Okay. So it's like this, fam. I look at it like this, fam. You can't. He was supposedly fucking his boss' wife, right?
Okay.
Cool. It was a consensual relationship. There ain't no rape allegations, no sexual assault, none of that. Yeah. But I look at it like this. It's fucked up. Why won't the Celtics fire him? Yeah. They suspended him for a season. Yeah. You know why they suspended him, right?
Why they suspended him? They
suspended him because they can suspend him without paying him. Yeah. He can't get no job.
Yeah, true.
Because guess what? The Boston Celtics just went to the NBA Finals last year. Yeah. I guarantee you this. If they would have fired Udoka, you know who else gonna get fired? Steve Nash. Yeah. Udoka was gonna be the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. They know that. Yeah. They know that. I think that's petty as hell to suspend him, and because if this situation is so messy inside that it's uncomfortable for everybody, go and fire this man now and let him go on about his career. Yeah. I think that's bullshit. Yeah. Don't hold the man hostage where he can't go off and find a new opportunity and make more money. You want to hold the nigga down so you can't pay him, but he can't go work nowhere else. So now he got to go a whole year without getting them goddamn checks. Yeah. Now that nigga pocket straight. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. But my thing is, don't take a year off this man's career because it's a woman in the goddamn organization giving him some pussy. Yeah. Straight up. Sex in the workplace is pretty common in the United States, my nigga. Yeah. This shit go all over the world, fam. Yeah. It do. Yeah. It is what, and the thing, I think it's fucked up now. Udoka, nigga. You gotta use your goddamn sense now, nigga. You can't be able to lay it up with your goddamn boss, old lady, fam. Yeah. You playing a dangerous game. And guess what? You got burned. Yeah. You can't keep touching that goddamn stove.
You ain't gonna never win.
You ain't gonna win that game, man. So I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up how the situation come out. And for all that we know, because these are things that got reported, he the only motherfucker that got punished for it. You didn't hear nothing about what happened to the alleged female that worked for the Boston Celtics. We heard nothing that happened to her. Yeah. Because they saying it was the wife. It could be a whole other motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, he the only one got punished. Yeah. I think that's fucked up. Yeah. I think because there ain't no way in hell this situation can't never get back clear. Yeah. Let this man go on by his goddamn career and cut ties with him. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. Now, ask you another thing. The Draymond Jordan Poole situation. We saw the video leak. What's your thought? Because I showed you a boy the video the other day. What's your thoughts on the Warriors with Draymond doing what he did to Jordan Poole?
I feel like low key Draymond hating on Poole, really.
Yo,
because it's like he know Poole, you know, like Poole just got his money or whatever. Poole just got his money or whatever. So I feel like Draymond did that a lot of that out of anger. You know what I'm saying? And Draymond don't know, man. Like, dog, they probably looking at you like, nigga, we don't really need you for real. You know what I'm saying? We got Poole and we got Wiggins that, you know what I'm saying? We really don't.
They just paid Poole and Wiggins.
Exactly.
They just paid Poole and Wiggins.
I low key think Draymond ain't finna be a Warrior for too much longer. Just being honest, I think they finna cut ties with Draymond. That's what I think.
Tell you what,
I
fam.
think they gonna trade Draymond.
Tell you what, fam. I'm gonna follow that up. I agree with those points. Look at it. You gotta look at it like this. They just paid Jordan Poole 4 years, $140 million. They gave, I think, Wiggins 4 years, $109 million. I think. Yeah. They gave Wiggins a new deal. They gave both of them a new deal, right? The luxury take, they already way over the cap. You playing. You Steph Curry paid out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson paid out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Now you got Poole.
Yeah.
Now you got Wiggins. Draymond want a new deal. He want a new max deal, right? Then you got to look at, they got James Wiseman coming back and Jonathan Kuminga and what's it? Is it Jalen Moody? I know last name Moody. Is it Jalen Moody?
I don't know.
I know he's nice.
I don't know
Moody.
his name.
Moody nice. Yeah. So the Warriors are the only team in history I've ever seen be able to pull this out. They have the old core. Steph, Clay, Draymond, Iguodala's still there. He don't really play much no more, but he's still there. But you got the young core with it. Poole, Kuminga, Wiseman, Moody. I think the younger core looking at goddamn Draymond like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
If the Warriors cut Draymond Green today, do their odds of winning the title change in your eyes? Mine either. And I'm not. And I'm
not saying Draymond not an important piece to the team.
Right.
But at the same time, man, when you got a young stud like Poole and Wiggins, and
young boys off that bench, nice, man.
Wiseman, man, you got young talent, man. Like, it's a young man's game now. Like, Draymond getting older too, man. You gotta look at that. Draymond getting older.
He in his 30s.
You gotta look at these young studs, man. It's just like I say, Draymond. I ain't saying he wasn't important. He was a big important piece to most of their championships.
Facts.
But when you swinging on Poole, man, and doing all that shit out of spite and stuff, man, that ain't making yourself look good to get the money. If you even want to get money,
right,
get the payday, and you fucking yourself.
And let's not make like, nigga, Draymond got some incidents, like he got some incidents.
Situation no better, man.
Because
swinging on Poole. Yeah, we didn't take your frustration out on Poole.
Despite how we feel about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Golden State feel like Draymond cost them a ring in 2016 when he got suspended for Game 5. Yeah. Like, they look at you like, nigga, low key, you know you cost us a ring already, right? Yeah. Your numbers are declining every year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like Draymond Green. I hate to sound like I'm, because that ain't what I'm trying to do. I actually like Draymond Green. I don't think Draymond Green is a great player. I think he's a good player in the perfect place that he fits everything for them. I think if you put Draymond Green anywhere else, we don't know who this nigga is right now.
Yeah.
Just me being me.
Yeah.
But guess what? If it was a fifth, I'd be drunk. Yeah. And it worked out for him. And he will be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And to me, deservedly so. Yeah. You can't talk about the Golden State Warriors dynasty without Draymond Green.
I put it like
this. He's going with
Dennis Rodman in the Hall of Fame?
I think so, fam. I'm not
sure.
If
Dennis Rodman in there, Draymond in there for sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty positive Rodman in the Hall of Fame.
And that ain't me, because Dennis Rodman, I ain't saying he wouldn't,
No, Rodman and Draymond, those are good comps.
Yeah.
They're good comps. Oh, man. Yeah, have you heard Lil Baby whole new album yet? You should have heard the whole album?
I heard some songs. I ain't heard the whole album.
Fair.
The few songs
I heard it hard though. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this, man. Little Baby album, man, it's tough. I done heard the whole thing. It's on to me. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My 5 favorite albums I've heard this year, and this ain't no particular order, just 5 albums. Beautiful Mind, Kaza, 7220,
Dirt.
Shit. What was Future? What was that Future album? Never the same?
Never the same.
I never liked you.
I never liked you.
I never liked you. Nigga, Future had a nice fucking album to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went back and kind of replayed it back. Future album, that bitch hard. I ain't gonna lie. And it's on me to end of that conversation.
Yeah.
I only heard it once. I gotta go back and play because
it
might move up on the list. Lil Baby album hard as fuck.
Yeah, that bitch hard.
That bitch hard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
There's few songs I've heard is hard.
Yo, they got a California Breeze. That nigga snapped on that bitch. Yeah. That nigga.
Yeah, that bitch hard.
Dead ass, man. So I look at that shit in the way of, man, and it's just like music now is so agenda based and motherfuckers want to push this and push that because everybody got their own. I feel like everybody got their own box of the lane that they try to stay in. And I feel like we knock artists for doing what they're great at. They're just like everybody say, oh, Rod Wave just make plain music. Oh, Lil Baby, all his songs sound the same.
Rod Wave music depression.
Right. Or whatever, right? But you got to look at it like this. You have a core fan base. That's what sound sells for that artist.
Yeah.
A lot of Lil Baby songs are going to sound the same.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Because a lot of Rod Wave shit, a lot of whoever shit, Dirt, whoever, right? A lot of it's going to sound the same because that's what these artists are pushing. You got the labels behind them, push them to do that.
Yeah.
Like, fam, that's what's selling.
That's what's selling. You
have to stick to this.
Yeah.
Now, I think that Lil Baby with that Hey song, he could look that way it was at.
Yeah.
I think that type of song that the label make you put out to get people to go to talk about you so you come to
It's decent. It ain't trash, but it's decent.
Yeah, I feel like that song, that ain't for me.
Yeah.
That one ain't for me.
It ain't nothing I will bump. You know what I'm saying, in the car.
It's not as awful that people made it out.
Yeah, it ain't
like,
awful,
it's decent.
It ain't nothing.
Hey, that nigga low-key rolled them verses.
Yeah.
Like, come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? But that's for me, man. You know what I'm saying? But, man, Fat, dead ass, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And I say this here, man, you know, I say this here, man, on some real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been things, right? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people have wondered, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with no excuse for this, that, and the fourth. And like I told you, man, the last time I shot that, the last Locks of the Week video I did, think about it 2 weeks ago, because I ain't shot in a couple weeks, right? Yeah. I told you, I looked you dead in your eyes, and I told you, I said, I'm not shooting without you no more. Yeah. Because we know excuses. This some shit that me and you came up with. Yeah. This some shit that me and you build and continuing to build and gonna continue to build. We ain't finna do shit but elevate. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, don't you never goddamn think this brand this won't never be a brand of me versus you or you versus me because this us together. This won't never be no situation like the Migos. Well, you 10, 15 years y'all blew up and everybody rich. Now a nigga goddamn feeling type of way, so now the group ain't together no more. All sit and split solo, but niggas ain't really speaking on it. Cause that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Ego got in the way somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
You don't have the kind of success that them niggas got.
Cause I probably feel like I can do better without
right.
y'all.
And guess what? And guess what? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't like the way this shit transpired to the public eye.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody really said nothing about it. We ain't heard shit from Offset. Quavo and Takeoff was on Big Facts podcast maybe the week before last. I watched they balled it up. Like, it's the elephant in the room. Of course it's gonna get balled up. They didn't really say much about it. But my whole point, I used it for example, is just that, like, nigga, one thing about it, man, we dead ass family ties, loyalty.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying, man? Blood brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, nigga, this podcast, man, we won't never goddamn me and you by nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I told you, man, I'm not shooting no more without you. At least you will be involved in some type of way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it like this. And I'm saying this shit on camera because I wanted to go on record. You see what I'm talking about? If any time, man, with anything, and this ain't just directed at you, just towards the fucking world, right? Whenever you mentally need a break, right? Yeah. Don't never feel like you fucked up for wanting that. Yeah. Never, because that's real. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't never goddamn take it like, well, just that the fourth for this, or try to make it out to be like a negative thing. Yeah. Because one thing about it, nigga, I want your goddamn sanity and you being who you are before this motherfucking podcast. Yeah. This shit here can wait. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But nigga, this a goddamn, this our brand. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We are no excuses. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So I wanted to make sure that I told you that. You know, I done told you this shit off camera any goddamn way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you on camera so motherfuckers goddamn know that. But you know what I'm saying? Do you care to inform or at least say some brief words about why you haven't shot in so long? If you choose not to, you don't have to. It's up to you.
I told him shit. Just a lot of shit concerning my health and shit, mental health. Just a lot of shit going on in my life, like going in and out the hospital, trying to figure out what's going on with me, having stomach issues and shit like that.
Yo.
And what's worrying me is because I can't figure out, you know what I'm saying, what it is. Like, they haven't found out what it was yet. So
Right.
a lot of that playing with my mental and shit, so it got me to where
like it put you in a box.
it put me in a box, because it's
Right.
like, damn, I want to know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never had this happen before.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have abnormal things happening to your body, us as humans, we, you know what I'm saying, the first thing we tend to do is panic.
Right.
Or worry, because it's like you never
dealt with that before.
You never dealt with it before. So it's easy for somebody on the outside looking in saying, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be alright, you know what I'm saying, try to, you know what I'm saying, try something to get over it, you know what I'm saying,
right.
or whatever the case may be. But when you never went through it before, and I'm young, man, I'm 23, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never went through no type of health problems or nothing like that, or mental, been in no kind of mental state, mental state or nothing like that. So it's all new to me. So like, it's just,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm trying to. I guess once I figure out what it is, no matter whether it's good, you know what I'm saying, or bad or whatever, I just want to know what it is, so I can know the next step to take. You know what I'm saying, whether it can be fixed. Whether it can be treated,
or whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Like, I want to know what it is so I can know the next step to take, so it won't be so pondered on my mind. Like, just you pondering on your mind, it make it worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? So if I find out, I feel like it'll release a whole lot of stress off of me. And it'll free my mind a little bit, at least. It might not free it all the way, because anxiety is real. So I mean, it take a long time for you to get over that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it'll help me just a little bit, just to know what it is and kind of pinpoint, and then Fat, this what it is. This is the next step.
We found out X. Now we can get to Y and Z. Basically. You know, so man, we just, you know, I wanted to ask you about that, man. I didn't know if that was something you wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, you got anything else, man? I ain't really got nothing much else. But man, look here, man. We locked back in. No Excuses is back. You, man, subscribe, like this video, share it on Facebook. We back, man. We back. Every week, we back. Wednesdays, Thursdays, check for No Excuses. I got Debbie Nibble Eagles coming through next week. Battle Murder Creek week next week, man. Y'all already know I'm hollering Go Big Blue. I'm going to say my alma mater on Facebook next Friday. I've been practicing the fucking song. I am so serious. I've been practicing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna say the fuck out of that shit. But that's it, man. No Excuses, man. We out.